What's going on, guys? Andre here. Welcome to another video. There's few things in this world I love more than cycling and donuts. That's why I've made it a weekend tradition for myself to combine the two. I'll do a long bike ride and I'll go to a different donut shop to try some new donuts. And you know, I was thinking, wow, this would be a good idea for a video series. So welcome to episode 1 of Biking for Donuts. Alright, for episode 1, instead of going to some small local donut shop that you've probably never heard of, I thought it was only fitting to start off with an American classic, Dunkin Donuts.
Dunkin Donuts. America runs on Dunkin.
Dunkin Donuts was founded by Bill Rosenberg in Quincy, Massachusetts in 1950. What started off as a single coffee and donut shop has expanded to now over 11,300 locations in 36 countries worldwide. The reason I say it's an American classic because there are 8,500 locations in the United States alone. They have these on every street corner in big cities. It's estimated that Dunkin Donuts sells 2.9 billion donuts a year. Not only that, but they also sell 60 cups of coffee a second. According to their website, some locations have over 50 varieties of donuts to choose from. So I'm gonna have some options to choose from here. Now let's talk about the ride, because you know I can't just sit around after eating a bunch of donuts. I gotta burn some of those calories off. So I'm gonna be biking from my house in Northeast Denver, 25 miles south to Chatfield State Park, with the option to extend the ride even longer depending on how I'm feeling. So the ride is gonna be a minimum of 50 miles, possibly longer. All right, ride is underway. Target has been acquired. There's a Dunkin Donuts about 12 miles into my route, and that's where I'm planning on stopping, so I'll see you guys at Dunkin. Can I get a half dozen donuts?
Yeah.
I'll get one of the original glazed.
Have a good day.
All right, I'm about 16 miles into this ride to get to Dunkin Donuts and then to get to the park. I ended up getting a half dozen donuts, half of them filled, half not filled. So let's get into it. I've gone to a lot of different donut shops lately, and I'm not saying I'm a donut snob, but you know, my standards are pretty high right now. So if I rate one of these donuts lower than you think it should be, let me know down in the comments. I don't want to offend any of you Dunkin Donuts lovers. All right, first impression of Dunkin Donuts is they're looking like some pretty standard donuts, you know? Nothing's really standing out to me, but I'm pretty excited to get into these because I'm starving right now. The location I went to had like 25 different donuts, so the variety was pretty big. So I'm gonna give them a B+ for variety. Next, I'm gonna judge them on how Instagrammable they are. You know, they just look pretty average, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing's really standing out to me in terms of like, cause I've seen some pretty flashy donuts from like some specialty donut shops. So I'm gonna give them a C- on appearance. All right, let's get into it. Starting it off, always, whenever you go to a different donut shop, always start with the original glazed, because that is a true test to see how good the donut shop's dough is gonna be. And if this one's gonna be good, you know they're all gonna be good. All right, original glazed. Let's get into it. Kind of light and fluffy, but not super light and fluffy. I'll put it here on the light and fluffy scale. You know, if one side is like a complete pillowy soft cloud and the other side is like a dense fudge brownie, it's gonna go right here. Now don't hate me for this, but we have to set the bar somewhere. I'm gonna give this a 2.5 out of 10. All right guys, next up is the apple fritter. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know this is actually my favorite donut. So I've never had the one from Dunkin Donuts, so let's dig in. It's got this slight gooiness from the apples that I'm pretty into, but it almost has like an artificial apple flavor. The apple fritter definitely better than the original Glaze. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Yo, I'm just gonna be talking to myself over here. I'm making a video. All right, we're hitting this jelly donut next. Usually not really a big fan of these, but you know, I'm up to give it a try. I definitely wish there was more filling on this. All right, clearly that was the same dough as the original Glazed. And you know, if you're starting off at that low point, you can't really get much higher. But the jelly did help to make it more moist, so I'll give that one a 5 out of 10. All right, next, doing this one with vanilla icing, and I don't even know what's on the inside, but let's see. Oh, it's chocolate. It's chocolate filled. Oh, that one's good. This is the best one yet. All right, next up, double chocolate cake donut. Oh, I forgot to rate that last one. 6 out of 10. This one, I can already tell. It's kind of dry. This one's gonna get like a 2. 2 out of 10. All right, last one, Boston cream. This is my favorite donut usually, so my hopes are pretty high for this one. Oh, baby. Oh yeah, it's the best one yet. The filling is like vanilla pudding. All right, yeah, Boston cream, definitely the best one. That's gonna get 6.5 out of 10. Nothing was really that crazy because it's Dunkin Donuts. You know, like I said earlier, the bar was set pretty high with other places I've been. So, comment down below if you think I rated Dunkin Donuts too low. All right guys, I had to get out of there before I gave you my final conclusions on Dunkin Donuts. So I'm gonna continue on this ride, give you guys a summary later. All right, 26 miles in, I made it to the state park. This is gonna be the halfway point. I'm gonna turn around now. Man, I love donuts and I love cycling, but I'm telling you, combined, it's just something else. When that sugar kicks in, my legs have like unlimited energy. I'm feeling super good right now. So time to turn around, head back home. And I'm back. Oh God, I gotta fix those squeaky brakes. Ride ended up being 51.5 miles. 16 miles an hour, that's 3 hours and 13 minutes. All right, guys, what are my final thoughts on Dunkin Donuts? I was not impressed, to be honest. They are really the definition of mediocrity when it comes to donuts. And when I'm looking to eat donuts, it's usually my cheat day, and I kind of want to be wowed by them, so that's why Dunkin Donuts is getting 3 quacks from me. That is 3 out of 10. Now the reason I started with Dunkin Donuts is because we need to set a baseline here on biking for donuts. I want to show you guys that I'm not okay with mediocrity. Also, I don't want to come out swinging with a 10 out of 10 and then just get disappointed every episode. So that's why we're starting off with a perfectly average set of donuts from Dunkin Donuts. Now, how was the ride? That just over 50-mile ride to Chatfield State Park is mostly flat, and you're on bike trails for the majority of the ride, which is awesome. And then there's a little bit of a hill climb just before you get that sweet payoff of the view looking over the reservoir. So overall, I'd give that ride a solid 8 out of 10. It's a great ride, I've done it before, and I'll definitely do it again. For anyone who's curious about the calories, I probably burned around 1,200 calories according to my watch, and eating that half dozen donuts was probably around 1,200 calories. So really, net zero, you know, able to keep these abs and eat donuts, you know, that's why I'm doing the cycling and the donuts on the same day. All right guys, episode 1 in the books. This did not go nearly as smooth as I thought it would, particularly when I was eating the donuts. I like posted up in some random public park under a gazebo and it was totally empty, but halfway through eating the donuts, someone came and sat down, and I mean, I'm not camera shy or anything, but it's kind of hard to like talk to a camera while slamming donuts and when someone's just sitting there watching. And then like these two homeless people walk up and they're like, hey man, you got any extra donuts? And it was just so awkward because I'm just like slamming donuts. I kind of want to eat it, man. It's for a video. If I wasn't making a video, I would share, but I'm doing a thing here. So just so you know, the show is going to continue to improve with every episode, and it's gonna get smoother and easier every time I film one. Do you guys think I was too harsh on Dunkin Donuts? Where do you wanna see me go next? I'm in Denver, Colorado, if that helps. Let me know down in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe because there's gonna be more episodes coming real soon. All right guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna put 2 more of my videos here in case you guys want to check out some more videos from me, and I'll catch you in the next one.